I am a nurse at an inpatient psych facility in Salt Lake City, and we've had the awesome opportunity to be able to use some of the essential oils in our PTSD and trauma program. So we work directly with military personnel. These are men and women that are active duty members of the military, and they're suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression. They arrive to us and they are in a pretty rough state. So because it's an inpatient acute facility, we are dealing with people who they're in an acute situation, and many of them have severe depression, are experiencing suicidal ideation and self-harm. So these are some of the situations that we are dealing with here, and I just wanted to share with you some of the results that we've been seeing as we've used the essential oils on our unit. So one of my favorite ones that we have available to the patients now is the Motivate blend. So many times when the patients are coming in and they're starting to dig into some of the really deep, heavy emotional issues that they're dealing with, where they've seen combat traumas, or a lot of them have childhood trauma that they've dealt with. They've got some really heavy negative emotions that come up. And our favorite time to use the Motivate is in the morning time when they wake up, because a lot of times they suffer from nightmares, and so when they're waking up, they're in kind of a low emotional state. So if we have oils available for them that they can come and use, a lot of times it gives them that pick-me-up and that extra boost that they need to be able to face the therapy and the difficult things they have to deal with during the day. So we've seen huge success with that. Another way that we've seen that we use it as well is many times they'll have anxiety attacks, or they'll have what's called a flashback. And in that moment, it's difficult for them to tell what reality that they're in, because a lot of them are re-experiencing that trauma as if they were there. And so what we've seen great success with the Motivate as well is used as a grounding technique for them. So we try not to go directly to medications. If there's any sort of alternative things that we can offer or provide for them to help them ground, or to help them come back to where they're at here at the hospital, then we'll use those, and the Motivate has been great with that. We're just able to either let them put a little bit on their wrists so that they can take it and smell that, and a lot of times just that smelling of the oil helps to ground them and bring them back to reality and where they're at in this moment, and take them out of that really difficult space of re-experiencing that trauma. Sometimes we'll just put them on like a little Kleenex that they can take in with them, that they use when they go in and do their therapy processing groups. A lot of them are digging into a lot of old emotional wounds, and to have that boost there for them so that they can continue on to face some of the more difficult emotions that they're having to deal with has been really beneficial for the patients.